zipping right along here tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, you know, the show is flying by here. I am so excited by this next bout here. I had the privilege of being at ROH Summer Supercard in Toronto just a couple weeks ago, where I watched Alex Shelley compete for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship against Matt Taven, a title that he has actually competed for before, oddly enough, against Austin Aries. Over a decade ago, these battled for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship.
That was nice of you to, fly to Toronto, buy a ticket.
What are you talking about? I'm the managing editor for WrestlingInc.com, the most trafficked website on the planet for pro wrestling.
I thought you got fired from that.
No, my boss, he sent me up there to do my other job. Thank you, Raj.
Incredible star power. Frank Mir accompanying Austin Aries to the ring. And you can tell Aries has slimmed down a little bit.
Well, I'll say it's his vegan diet, Rich.
Well, obviously. He's called out middleweights, cruiserweights all over the world. He's got his eye on Teddy Hart's MLW World Middleweight title.
Well, it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog, Rich.
Did you get that out of a How to Broadcast Wrestling book somewhere?
How did you know that? Were you following me to the bookstore?
No, no. I've never read the book.
Oh, it's a great book.
Oh,
a lot of lines just like that, Rich.
All right, there you go. They don't call him the best color man in the business for nothing, folks.
Hey, hiya, ho-ya, hey.
We're having some fun here tonight. But,
well, I'm excited for the fun we're about to see right now. Alex Shelley, Austin Aries. This is a dream match any way you slice it. Again, it's been over a decade since these two shared single space in Ring of Honor. And Austin Aries, in the past many years, has become quite a controversial figure. All over the place. No longer with Ring of Honor, not with WWE. He's now found a home with MLW, your home promotion there, Rich. And he's off the chain here. Looking for that code of honor here. I'm a bit surprised, honestly, to see that go down as honorably as it did.
Alex Shelley, known for his time in the Motor City Machine Guns, along with Chris Sabin. He's actually in a band with Chris Sabin, right?
I did know that. I can't say that I've had the privilege of listening, but I'm sure they're great.
Austin Aries quickly on the attack.
Look at it, just demoralize his opponent here.
And Shelley quickly turns it around.
Alex Shelley here recently took a little time away from wrestling. Took a little time away from wrestling to get familiar with his outside occupation in the medical field, but now that he is back in action, high aspirations. Of course, he's a singles competitor now in Ring of Honor. Like I said, recently got a world title opportunity, and it looks like that's going to be where his head is at the moment. He looks to be trying to break out. Oh. We hear the fans here picking sides.
You said the medical field. What's he do in the medical field? Do you know?
Yeah, he left. I think. Don't quote me for gospel here, because I don't really want to pretend I know outside.
All right, well, never mind then.
Yeah, I don't want to pretend.
I do know that the name of the band that he's in with Chris Sabin and P.D. Williams, the High Crusade.
Okay, good.
And he was the singer of the band.
Wonderful. One of us did some prep.
Irish whip. Aries up. Momentum off the ropes. Tucks the clothesline. Cartwheel. Arm drag takedown. Head scissor.
Getting winded here just watching.
Yeah, I mean, how do you keep up? He's lightning quick, finally, slowing it down, but wait here. Aries, oh, Shelley knew exactly what was coming and turns it into a cover. Only two. Backslide. Shelley for the win, and Aries out. And now, over to the horns of Aries. But Shelley quickly, squirming to the bottom rope.
How amazing would it be for one of these men to pick up a victory so quickly here in this match, Rich? What a statement that would send. I mean, we've seen Aries in the world title picture here at Warrior Wrestling. He shared cage space with Wardlow and Brian Cage at Warrior Wrestling 5. Came up a little bit short here. I think he could get right back into that title contention if he were able to pick up a victory here over Alex Shelley. And Shelley here, why is he grabbing a chair? Oh, just to get back into the ring. Need a little step. No big deal. And what about the X Factor here, Rich? What is Frank Mir doing in Austin Aries' corner?
It's a good question. You wonder what kind of tips he gave Aries ahead of this matchup.
Best finish man in the game. Frank Mir put away more opponents than anyone else in UFC history. Former world champion, former UFC world champion, I should say.
Whoa.
And Shelley with some mind games here. He's trying to butter up Austin Aries here, saying, look, I showed you all this respect. I kissed your feet. Let's have a handshake. I knew it was a trap.
Aries able to fight free.
And how about that? Austin Aries, he's usually the one to try to take a little advantage of the rules. Skirt the system a bit, if you were to, so to speak. But here was Alex Shelley turning the tables. He was the one doing a little bit of a shenanigans to try to get one over on Austin Aries.
Now extending the hand again, and it is Aries who answers in kind.
And Aries now, I don't think he's going to fall for that again. I think that the head games, the back and forth, I think that stuff is over here. I think Aries, he wants to get back to the physicality. And
oh! Back elbow by Shelley. Connected right on target.
Shelley playing to the crowd a whole lot here. We'll see if it pays off as he goes up to the top of the top rope.
Double axe handle on the way down.
He's doing the Macho Man. You know, and that's great. It's all for fun. Maybe that gives him a burst of energy to get the crowd behind him like that.
Well, if you can't have fun, why do it?
Well, you do it to win matches. You do it to take home the purse. You do it to put food on your family's table.
To put food on your family? We're not going there, are we?
On your family's table, Rich.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Put food on your family. What is this?
Look at this. Shelley digging the fingernails.
And again, Aries here been playing by the rules, by the book. Alex Shelley, the one who's been skirting this match. And like a piñata, just got clubbed there. Once again, maybe there's candy inside Austin Aries. Kick him in the face enough. Maybe he's got to spit out some jawbreakers.
Well, you saw earlier in the matchup, Alex Shelley had his patented Border City stretch submission.
Oh, he's reeling him in.
He had it locked in. You get a sense that he's going to try and go for that at least one more time and put Aries away. But Aries, that's a staple of his. The ear clap.
Yeah, right now, as quick as Alex Shelley's moving, he probably can't hear too well at the moment.
Ooh! Shelley, slingshot from the outside in. Cover, leg hooked. Kick out at 2.
And Aries is dazed. How incredible is it to see an ROH world title quality match right here in Warrior Wrestling?
Shelley winded up. Kick to the gut. Headed for the turnbuckles. Oh, he's looking for sliced bread number 2. And Aries, you said it at the start. 10 years ago, these guys were battling for the Ring of Honor world title. They know everything that the other's going to do.
Absolutely. You know, you see Aries, he knows he's going into the turnbuckle there. A little shimmy of the shimmy shake of the waist. Gets Shelley there to separate his legs just a little bit. Boom. There you go. Now Aries is in control.
Snapmare. Ooh. Toes right in the eyes.
That'll split your eyebrow in half.
Aries with the elbow off the ropes. Leg hook, cover, 2, and a kick out.
And Aries now, he smells blood. What's he going to do with that? And again, I keep wondering about that X factor in the corner, Frank Mir.
Holds the record for most fights, victories, and submissions in UFC heavyweight history, does Mir. Aries landing on the apron. Oh no.
And we got a battle going here, back and forth.
Aries looking for a suplex or brain buster off the apron.
To the outside, that could be devastating, Rich. And now they're battling here like two pirates on a plank. No
looking
way.
for sliced bread. Oh, one more time, and again, Aries a step ahead.
You know, and again, like you were just saying there, Rich, after so many years of fighting against each other, there's very little these two men can't expect from each other. Even a little stutter step right there from Shelley.
Oh!
Gave Aries an opening to nearly decapitate this man.
Neck breaker right on the second rope.
French Revolution style.
Here comes Aries. So drop kick. Into the cover to put him away. 1, 2.
Such a beautiful drop kick there, right on the chin of Shelley, too.
And I like that, French Revolution style.
Well, that's what they did. They had the guillotine there.
Well, I know, yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that your head was alive for a couple seconds after it got...
No kidding.
Learned that in high school, like you'd learn at the wonderful Marian Catholic High School
Oh,
here.
boy.
Big chops coming.
Well, this is usually what happens when all else fails in a match, right?
I think this is what happens when you just decide you want to prove your masculinity against your opponent.
Well, nothing else has worked, right?
Sure, yeah.
You could say it's worked, but nobody really has the advantage.
You're right, though. If these guys know each other's movesets so well and they know they're going to counter each other, why not just stand your ground and say, let's handle this like lumberjacks and get to chopping?
Aries looks a little dazed. And again, looks like Shelley might be going for that Border City stretch, but able to roll through. Aries avoids the submission maneuver.
Just watch his legs just fall out from under him there. That was rough to watch.
Oh! Buster. Russian leg sweep. Oh! Aries swinging elbow into the sternum.
Aries so known for combo movesets like that. And he hits you with one thing, you better be ready because something else is right on the way. And you know what? There's probably something right after that as well.
Aries looking for the brain buster. Shelley able to land on his feet.
Here he goes.
Third time, and again, Aries able to counter, running drop kick.
I'd stop going for it if I'm Shelley here. Find something else to put this man away with.
Aries again for the brain buster, and again Shelley able to dodge the bullet. Super kick. Shelley again. And a third.
That's got to do it.
Somehow Aries able to get back to his feet, and now for a fourth time, number 2.
Get the pin.
Aries able to power out.
Not enough, but this very well could be.
Border City stretch. Shelley with it locked in, and look at him stomping away. And Aries who rolls him over, cover. 2 count.
So tight. Thought he had him.
Guillotine choke.
And this right here, this would be French Revolution style. Let's see if he can put him away.
Aries dropping down the choke almost into a DDT, and that is going to do it. Referee stopped the match. I don't even think Shelley was able to submit.
Frank Mir would be proud.
Shelley's out cold.
And look at that, Frank Mir.
Your winner of the match, Austin Aries. Stop the music. Hold on a second. That's cool. You. Getting We're not done yet. Actually, no, we're just getting going. Now, no shenanigans. Shake my hand. Alex, 15 years, dude. 15 years ago we met, and we changed the wrestling landscape. Generation Next. And now we're old and shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if we're old and shit. Because you don't still have it. You never lost it. And I speak for everyone here to say I'm goddamn glad you're back in this ring. Do what you do better than almost anybody in the world. Now, if you hadn't noticed, I got a new student. I think the kid's gonna be pretty good. He's got some chops. I'm gonna tell you this, dude. You just took me to my limit. Was this your third match back? Right? After a long hiatus? You took me to my limit? And I want you to know, all the bullshit aside all the years, you ever need a partner, you ever need someone to have your back, we're here for you. I'm gonna take a knee because my neck really hurts right now. Thank you for saying all that, because you didn't have to say any of it. And thank you for each and every one of you. Because 1 year ago, I said, that's it. I said, I'm going to change the course of my life. And I realized that, quite honestly, pro wrestling is the most addictive drug known to man. And at the risk of sounding offensive, all of you, you're the dealers. And before you jump to conclusions, before you take that personally, what I mean is, you supply the high. There is nothing like getting in front of a crowd like this against an opponent like that and wrestling. We've been doing this a long time, and we're definitely older than some of the other guys you may have seen on this card, but quite frankly, that guy said it, we killed it. So I'll make you guys a promise, if you make me one, and that is I promise to not wrestle anymore when I can't do it to the standards that you put up on that pedestal. In return, all of you have a job, all of you have a 50% of that promise too, and that's to keep supporting the guys like us who can still do it. Yeah, man, because we ain't no honky-tonk man or something, you know. No offense to honky-tonk man. But you also have to support the next generation of wrestlers too, because if they don't have you, if they don't have this experience, if they don't have this opportunity, I don't care how old they are, they don't get better. So this is a symbiotic relationship. You raise the next generation just as much as we do. Thank you. I love you.
Now what a matchup here tonight in Chicago. Alex Shelley and Austin Aries. Aries with the win.
All right, let's do the business now. Hey, Frank, you're in the ring, right? Probably a good opportunity to get a picture with you, don't you think? Hey, fat guy, come here.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
And why don't we do this? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to take a 20-minute intermission. During that time, you can enter the ring and get your picture with UFC legend